In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a project timeline. As you can see here, we have got 8 steps, step 1 to step 8. The step 1, which is identification of customer needs, coordination of deadlines and cost, and then the delivery, full payment and finish project. And we have got only 5 weeks to complete this one. As you can see here, we have put the progress here. That means within week 1 we are going to complete the step 1 and the part of step 2, then the week 2 will complete the step 2, like this until the week 5. You can see here we are going to finish the project, and below I have given the task for each progress. You can see or each point or each step you can give the details here. Please share, like and subscribe my channel, and the only channel on YouTube for PowerPoint where you can get 1000 plus free templates absolutely free. And I have provided the link on the video description section of each video, and you can support my channel through PayPal or Patreon. So let's start the tutorial. Add a new slide and change the slide background to any light color background. In this case I'm going to choose a kind of ice blue color here. It looks something like this. Then go to insert text box. I'm going to add the title here, which is project timeline. Okay, and make it center align, and you can just choose any font of your choice and make it bold. Increase the size. All right, you can see here maybe 54. And make sure it is aligned center. So you can just go to the shape format, align center, it's center, and then I'm going to make it somewhat up here. All right, if you want you can give some different colors also depending on the requirement. Maybe this one green and this one a kind of blue here. All right, then I'm going to insert 8 oval shapes for the 8 steps. So go to insert shapes. From the basic shape, select the oval shape, just click it here, and shape outline, make it no outline, and then I'm going to give a very light color to it. So again, go to shape fill. I'm going to use a kind of white here. Okay, and then I'm going to give a shadow effect. For that, go to the shape effects, shadows, and I'm going to choose this shadow, which is offset bottom left. And here I'm going to make the height and width as 0.7. all right, so it looks something like this. So I'm going to arrange it, hold the control shift key and drag it. This is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now you can see here the space between these objects is not the same. So what we need to do is we have to make it the same size. Okay, for that what I'm going to do is you have to make sure that the extreme left and extreme right objects, all right, so within these objects the equal spacing has to be there. So I'm going to select all these objects. All right, then go to the shape format and go to the align, and you can see here distribute horizontally and vertically. So we are going to distribute horizontally. Just click it here and it comes in a equal spaces between each object now. All right, the next thing which we are going to do is we are going to add the steps here. So for that, go to insert text and just type step 01, center align, make the font maybe a gray color, and reduce the font size to maybe to 14. So this is my step 1, and hold the control shift key, drag it, and you can see here then when you see this vertical and horizontal line, that means it is aligned properly. So and leave it. Okay, again hold the control shift key and leave it. All right, you can see here like this we need to do, and here also the last one. Yeah, so now this is I'm going to make this as step 2, 3, 4, 5, all those things you can just change it, and then we have to give the proper labeling for each step. So let me just copy the steps here which I have done already. So you can see here, for me, the first is identification of customer needs, then the coordination for deadlines and the cost, signing of approved contract, and till the finished project. So all these uh, text boxes I have just copied here to save the time. All right, and once this is done, we need to add the weeks here. For example, this particular project timeline say that we need to complete in 5 weeks time. So for that, I'm going to insert a table. So go to insert table. Here I'm going to insert 2 columns and 5 rows. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, if you want you can make it 6 also, but let it be 5, and then click it here. So this got inserted, and I'm going to bring it here at extreme corner and drag it, and you can see here the small one, this one I'm just going to make it the column very smaller, the left side, and I'm going to use this for the weeks. Okay, so I can just reduce the size here. Then the next thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to select this particular shape, the table. Then when go to the table design and untick this one, which is banded rows and header rows. Okay, and then the pen color which I'm going to choose, maybe kind of a light gray color. And then the borders, first of all select no borders, and then after that one I'm going to select the borders which are inside only. All right, so let me just choose, this one, inside horizontal borders, and click this one. So you can see here the inside borders only have been added here. And the other thing which we need to do is we need to align it for the text. So go to the home. Again, you can make it either, you can do it from the center here, or you can just go to the layout also here. You can do it from here as well. See, you can do like this. All right, and let me just type now. And again, the font color also you can just choose. I'm going to use the font color which is maybe black. All right, and if you want you can make it bold. So now this is my 01, week number 02, 03, 04, and 05. And here at the top I'm going to mention it, that is week. Okay, so that it's more clear. So week 1 to 5. All right, so now assume that this particular step 1 has to complete in week 1. For that I'm going to insert one rectangle shape which is rounded corner. Just make it bigger one, and you can see the small orange. Just drag this inside, shape outline, make it no outline, and choose any color of your choice. Maybe I'm going to choose this green color, and reduce the width, and you can just reduce the length as well. So all right, so this one should start in the week 1. I'm just highlighting this one, or maybe this also, the step 2 also. So for that is very easy, you have to just increase the length here. All right, and then in the week 2 the signing of the contract should happen. So I'm going to hold the Control Shift key, just drag this one and move it here. All right, and then reduce the size. You can see here like this it happens. And again, depending on the requirement, you can just change the color, press Ctrl D to duplicate, and here it should happen the step 3 and 4, or 4 or 5. So just depending on the requirement, you just need to just increase the length of this. All right, again, if you want, you can just give some different color combinations. All right, so again press Ctrl D. This one will happen only, for example, only the delivery of products, and then the last one, the full payment, will happen here. All right, and then I'm just going to increase it. Okay, and then you can just give any other color depending on the requirement. So you can see here, these are the weeks and these are the steps. And then if you would like to add the details of each task here, you can just add it. Okay, so for that, let me just select this one, bring it down, and I'm going to reduce the size, a small one, to identify that we are talking about this particular task based on the color. and this week I'm going to select and I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to rename this as tasks. All right, and then for this color I'm going to insert the task details. So here equals LOREM within bracket 1. I don't need this much long text. I'm going to delete it. Reduce the font size. If you want, you can just change the color. Okay, and then I'm going to place it here. And now I'm going to select this one, hold the Control Shift key, drag this one. Now depending on the color selection, for example, I can just give this color, and then I'm going to copy this text. All right, again I'm going to select this one, you can see here, and change the color, whichever color we would like to give, and then do like this, or you can just do together also. Okay, and it's very simple. Just change this color, and for example I'm just going to change the color, which is this one. So you can see here we have got the steps, we have got the for each step what is this all about, but here the step 1 we have to give the right icons to it. Okay, so in this case you can see here I have, for example, step 1, identification of the customer needs. So I've used this icon. Then the deadlines, I've used the calendar, and for the signing of contract I've used this pen, then the boxes, all those things. So you can just go here, go to the insert icons, and just choose any icons of your choice depending on the requirement. So in this case I'm just going to add some icons randomly. All right, so let me just show you. It's taking some time to, yeah. Now say example I'm just going to select the icons, or you can just, for example, I would like a calendar. Okay, so this particular calendar also I can just select and insert. So I've got these two. Now I'm going to make this as a small one, maybe 0.3. all right, and then I'm going to select this one here, this icons like this, make sure it is aligned in the center, and this also would go here. All right, if those icons are very small, select both the icons. All right, and then maybe I'm going to make it as 0.4, so it is somewhat bigger and it is more visible as well. Sorry. All right, make sure that both are aligned. All right, so like this we can just add the icons depending on the requirement, and that's it. Your project timeline is ready, and you can use it for your personal or official purpose.